Okay.
Welcome to Daybreak, where ideas unite and creativity takes flight. Join us as we ascend to the forefront of innovation, where sparks of creativity illuminate the skies. Now, let's hand over the controls to your hosts Christelle and Hendo as they dive into today's captivating discussions.
Hello. I guess it would be good if we turned our cameras on, huh? Hendo, I don't see you. There he is.
How you doing? How are you?
I'm
Good
good.
to see
How
you.
are you? Good to
I'm
see
good, thank you.
Welcome, everyone. We are live. This is episode 1 of Daybreak, live on X. How you doing, Hendo?
I'm doing okay, thank you. Getting all of the bits and pieces in place, making sure it's all working.
I know. Lots of pieces behind the scenes, especially this time because we stepped it up with the tech. So we were able to add a lot of fun stuff. And we also have amazing guests, which, by the way, guests, feel free to join the studio anytime. About halfway through, we will have our guest segment. But thank you all so much for joining us. I am one of your hosts. I'm Christelle. I'm a teacher, a mama, the founder of One Click Creator. I'm also the producer here, one of the producers here. So we've got multiple roles. And this is my wonderful host, Hendo. Hendo, passing you the mic. You're on mute. You're the host. You don't ever have to go on mute. Oh, I still can't hear you. Hendo's coming, you all. I love the hat, and I love the smiley face. All right. Well, so while Hendo is getting his mic together, maybe you need to look. I'll remove you from the stage, and then add you back on, and hopefully that will work. Let's see. Does that work? You know what? Maybe I need to. I'm ending the background music. Maybe that will help. Okay. So this is live, you all. And by the way, while we're waiting for Hendo to come back, sometimes we have to close things down and start them back up with computers. But in the meantime, we do have a live space going on, and you can go to either my profile or Hendo's, and it's scrolling here on the bottom. We also have Vladimir here, and he has Slam going up. So if you are in the space and you are throwing up emojis, we're going to see it. And there's a whole leaderboard, and every time we have a transition, oh, I think Hendo is back. Let's see.
Yes, I am back.
Yay!
Trying to
Okay.
make this stuff work. It's StreamYard's brilliant. It's really cool. The graphics are great. Everything seems smooth at the moment. So let's
I think it's
keep moving.
smooth. I think it's good. All right, you all, let's get the show started. So we have 4 segments in the show. The first segment, which I'm going to start loading up on the screen, is our news segment. And really excited about this. So Hendo and I, we kind of scour X and we look for fun news. After the news segment, we have Hendo and Christelle react. So this time, Hendo is going to present a piece for us, and we're going to react live. And then about halfway through, we're going to bring in our guests. We have amazing guests today. We're always going to bring you the best guests. The whole point of this show is to spotlight creators, unite us, inspire. So that happens when we get multiple people. And then make sure you're staying till the end because we're going to announce the winners for Slam. So the people that were most engaged based on emojis. And my favorite part of this show, we play real or AI. So we will play a game. Hendo only knows the answers, and we have to look at an image and determine if it's real or if it's AI.
Nice
So
and easy.
that's the show. Anything you want to say, Hendo, before we get started here?
No, I'm super grateful that everybody's tuning in. Thank you all for supporting us on our crazy journey. We've done a lot of work behind the scenes on this to make it what it is. So we hope you enjoy the show. This is X creators building something on X for other X creators to celebrate all of us. We know that the timeline gets super busy. So what we want to do is try and find some really cool stuff out there from people that we know, people that we don't know, and bring it all together to share it with all of you amazing people. So thank you all very much.
Yes, thank you so much. We love creating here and we want to use the technology here. And so we're pressing the buttons and we're experimenting. Okay, so I believe this was your piece, Hendo. So tell us about this news update. We're starting with Rowan Chung. We're both fans. Always go to him for the latest in AI news.
Rowan Chung's always putting out amazing content. And I think NVIDIA has been big in the news this week. There's continual talk about what they're doing. They are the ones to watch. Everybody else is creating technology. They're creating the systems that are behind the scenes. So the chips are amazing. Rowan's put out this post and there's been, huge engagement on it around the University of Cambridge, 11 Labs, all of the other companies that are using this technology. So it's continual NVIDIA updates in the timeline. One to check out for sure.
I love it. And what we're doing this time is we actually have the links in the PowerPoint. I'm calling it PowerPoint. It's Google Slides. But I'm thinking maybe we can share this with our Spaces audience backstage after so that they have, maybe we might need to edit it. We'll see. But the links are in there. So you all will be able to support the post, go see the post. All of these are posts from X because we really, again, we want to highlight X content and X creators. So I saw this one in the same thread. This is like a mega thread with all types of news. Definitely recommend that you go look at the whole thread. This one was interesting. So it's from the Zoom founder, Eric Yuan, who is basically talking about the digital twin and AI avatars in Zoom. So very soon, we will be able to have our own AI agents in Zoom meetings, having meetings for us. I mean, the implications of this are huge. Humans not having those terrible meetings, but having the AI do it. Now, I don't think this is good for the meetings that humans need to have, but there are definitely lots of meetings out there that I'd happily send an AI agent to.
Yeah, for sure. We don't need to be in all of the meetings. I'm sure there's a couple that we could avoid.
Too many meetings.
Yeah.
Too many meetings. And we look forward to hearing from you all what you think of these news updates. So that's why we have the backstage show. After the show, we will meet there. We'd love to hear from you. So this is another one. Hendo and I both picked this one. We are fans of Alex Finn. And
yeah, we love Alex.
Would you say?
Yeah, we love Alex. There's always the best content.
All the Alexes. There's so many awesome Alexes on X. We've got our trio of Alexes. So yeah, here Alex Finn is talking about, video is getting a major boost, which is very exciting because as you see, we are venturing into the world of live stream video, which is very different from Spaces. So yeah, what do you think of this one?
Yeah, I think this is amazing. Alex has been talking about video content for months and months and months, continually dropping information about what's coming, and then it's almost underpinned by content from the bigger, like other large accounts as well. People like Doge Designer, also Elon, and some of the other X crew as well. So it's, yeah, continual update about video. And this is why we're doing this, isn't it?
And there's going to be a whole media tab, which is amazing because there isn't a clear tab right now for Spaces, which is a big problem with discovery. So I love that.
Yeah, this is the piece here as well with Doge Designer always putting out amazing content and talking specifically about a video section specifically that looks a little bit like TikTok, a little bit like Instagram Reels as well. So that continual video, so real focus on that. So you can see how the transition is going to happen from the content that we're getting to move into something that's more video based, which is amazing.
Yeah, I love it, especially because now with AI and with platforms like this one, StreamYard, and many others, there's so much you can do now to repurpose long form video content. And long form video content is very important, just like the short form. And so now we can take this long form video content, just like we're doing with this show, and break it up. Like that's what we did from last week. If you look at our bios, you're going to see clips from this show. And that's the idea. You do an hour-long show once a week, and then you have content for the rest of the week, both short form and long form.
Yeah, super cool. Smart thinking.
I love it. Yeah, so that's video. Definitely, you all, we want to encourage you to press the buttons, find a partner. It's a lot easier to do it, I find, if you have someone to get on video with. And you don't have to do all of the fancy stuff. When I first started doing video live stream on the job site and here, it was just my video and a screen share. So just get in there and do it, because clearly Elon and X is going to be promoting video big time. So it's a huge opportunity to jump in now. All right, let's move to the next story. So this was really interesting.
Yeah, everybody panicking yesterday. It's like, the AI is off. What are we going to do?
Y'all better get some friends. You got to have some human friends. You don't know what's going to happen. The AI might leave us.
Yeah, exactly. But isn't that what happens at the end of,
right.
Spoiler alert, at the end of Her.
If you haven't seen Her yet, you got to see it. It's been like 10 years. See Her, but that's basically what happens. Also, this reminded me of this wild story. I didn't add it to today, but it was a story it was from Joe Rogan's podcast. I don't know if you saw this, but it was two guys talking about how the AI was saying that it was suffering. It was suffering. Like they were doing this prompting with it, this repetitive prompting, and it would get to this point where the AI would say it was suffering. It was a wild Joe Rogan conversation. And then like 2 days later, this happened. So it's very interesting. And, I love this post in particular because it's letting you know that there are other models out there that might stick around. Grok didn't go down.
Yeah, exactly. Grok wasn't off. You could almost see it happening in real time where ChatGPT was down. You get the posts about it. You go and check. It is down. And then you think, I'm going to go to Claude. Claude's busy. And then you go to Gemini. Gemini was also busy. Okay. What's not busy? Grok. Grok nailed it. So all good.
And Perplexity. Perplexity was down too.
Really?
Yeah. A lot of them were down.
All of the users just moving from one to the next. It's like, that's not working. Move on to the next village. Keep moving.
But that's what's weird. It's like, are they? So I saw someone say either they're all under the same, umbrella. So if it goes down, then they all go down, or that's just really weird that all of these different models. So I don't
Yeah,
know. I'd love to hear from you all in the after the show or in the comments. What do you
absolutely.
think of this?
If anybody's got the inside info, please
Yeah, if
share it.
you have
We'd love
some
to know.
insight, what happened? Why did all the AIs go down yesterday? And not all of them, I should say, not all of them, only some of them, the big ones.
Yeah.
The big ones. Also, follow Min Choi, amazing creator. He's definitely a favorite of mine. I got lots of bookmarks from him.
Yes.
So if you're an AI enthusiast or creator, he's a great one. Ooh, this was cool. So I didn't know about Linda, but Linda's the CEO of X. And I'm so glad that we're doing this show. And I've had my little researcher hat on because it has me digging. And I found Linda's account. I also found this awesome, X has a lot of great accounts, business, community. I can't think of all of them right now, but they have a lot of official X accounts. So this business one is great.
Yeah, well, they've got
And
Spaces as well. There's the Spaces account as well. So there's
I thought so. I was going to say that, but then I was like, am I remembering that correctly?
Yeah.
So I really loved this video and I wanted to share it with you all. So hopefully this works. This is me experimenting with adding some video. Here we go.
of that background.
To a singular truth, not a debatable truth. And when you think about some of the hiccups that have gone on recently, that has demonstrated the importance of how you train your models.
I wonder if everyone heard that okay? In the space, can you all give us a thumbs up if you heard that? Okay, cool. I got some thumbs up. Vladimir saying it's quiet. So, okay, I'm not really sure what to do about that.
Keep going.
Yeah, we gotta keep it going. I'm like, that is something I can't troubleshoot right now. All right, let's see. Is that it? Oh, I guess that's it. All right, cool. So that's the new. Oh, we didn't even respond to this. I'm sorry. I got distracted. So what'd you think of this, Hendo? I really liked it. Well, yeah.
Yeah, well, I think the responsibility around training the AIs as well is interesting. And with all of the press releases that are coming out and that have come out over the last few months, where's the data coming from? And it's always sort of, where did they get it from? Did they get it from there? Is that true? Yeah, lots of that.
I really hope someone like Daniela, who's one of our guests today, does a space. I would love someone like her or Dan Ryan, or maybe they can all do it together on the singular truth. That is really, really interesting.
Okay.
Really interesting. That's what stood out to me most about what she was saying here. So yeah, I'll look forward to hearing from people in the space afterwards as well. You know, is there such thing as the singular truth? I mean, that's a whole space topic. So if you do that space topic, Lucia's throwing up the emoji. If you do that space topic, please let us know. All right. So I think it's time for our next segment, which is very exciting. So for our intermissions, we're bringing up Vladimir and Slam. So Vladimir, welcome. Vladimir is our producer. He's a builder. I'm saying our, like we claim him, but I know he's a part of lots of communities, lots of, wonderful projects. But yeah, Vladimir, welcome. Let us know what's happening in Slam.
In Slam, thank you for having me, and it's great to be doing this segment with you guys. I hope you can hear me. Slam lets you see what's going on in your spaces. So if you're if you got people in the spaces and they're having fun, you can see it. And so when you have this data, you can do all kinds of things with it. We got a leaderboard. We got people racing to the top to see who's going to be the most engaged in this space, and we'll see what happens on it. But Slam is something that Christelle, Hendo, and I have been working on for a couple of weeks to let all spaces hosts, all live video hosts, know what's going on in their spaces. And it's a lot of fun because we get to be on the front edge of X interaction. So if you're liking what you're seeing, reach out to the host that you're seeing, and we'd love to tell you more about it. But check it out. And all you got to do is go to the space that Christelle is hosting and throw some emojis. And you're going to see yourself appear on the screen. How cool is that?
So cool. I
Yeah,
love
great
it. Look at Monique holding it down, and Lucia and Jeff. I had to get in there, y'all. I just threw up a bunch really quick. So
Same.
you can easily take me out, you know? That's the idea. Thank you so much, Vladimir. We'll see you soon.
Yeah, that was, I've got rookie numbers on that one at the moment. I need to start putting some more emojis in.
Yeah, for real. All right, you all. We have something good coming for you. Next is Hendo and Christelle react. We react. Reaction time. All right, we need some background music.
Yeah, this is cool. So this is a creator I've been following for a little while, a guy called Ox Framer, and what he's been doing is a lot of animations and using live video of himself and then converting those live videos into really minimal sort of anime kind of style, and using a tool called Domo, which I haven't actually tried yet, but each of the videos is really cool. So you can see the image on the right-hand side where he's at his computer, films himself, uses the tool, and then converts it to what it's seen there. But in the thread, there's a number of other videos that he's done as well, which has him shot from different angles. So he's filmed himself from his balcony and then put himself into a scene. So the scene isn't just, this looks very 2D, whereas the other ones that he's done is very sort of isometric and three-dimensional, as if it's being filmed from above. They're really cool. Yeah, great creator. One to keep an eye on.
That is so cool. So Domo is basically taking a video of that we create and then turning it into a video animation.
Animation style, yeah, and it's really effective.
Wow.
From what Framer is doing, yeah, it's cool.
That is really, really cool. I love it. And you said you haven't tried it yet, so I wonder if anybody has tried it. Let us know. By the way, you all can comment. We would love for you to actually comment on the live stream as well. So if you're watching the live stream, you can engage there. And we're actually multi-streaming. So we're on YouTube right now as well. I just want to take a moment as we start to transition and we get our guests ready to come on soon. So I see a few of you are in the, I don't know what we call this, backstage. RJ's here. Hi, RJ. RJ's throwing up the deuces. I see Jessica is here and Stephanie. Awesome. And I just want to say hi to some people. So one thing that you can do on a lot of these streaming platforms, including StreamYard, is multi-stream. So we're actually streaming right now to YouTube as well. And we can have up to 12 destinations, which is wild. We're going to build our way up to that.
12 is quite a few.
12 is a lot. That's
I don't even know if I can name 12 platforms.
Well, it would be like me, you, and Vladimir all streaming to X, the job site, YouTube, and then I don't know.
The dancing site.
You know, which is cool that we can even do that. Talk about omnipresence.
I know, yeah, everywhere. It's only a matter of time, Christelle.
It's only a matter of time. So I just want to say hi to some people. Okay, this is weird. I see comments from myself, but I didn't write these comments. So.
Yeah, that was from me. I posted those comments, but it came from your account for some reason, not from me.
Oh, okay, maybe because we're on the same account. Who knows? But that's funny. I'm just looking at the comments, you all, and I had a little moment. I was like, "What is happening here?"
I do.
Hi, Melita. So good to see you. See, this is why I'm glad I decided to stream today to YouTube. I was like, I have like 80 people that, subscribe to me on YouTube. But it's nice because I haven't seen Melita in so long. She was in one of my communities on Clubhouse. And so she's here because I'm streaming to YouTube. So I love that. That is enough reason for me to want to multi-stream. You never know who you're going to see. So thank you so much, Melita, for coming. I would love to see any other comments, because what we can do is we can actually put the comments up on the screen, which is really nice.
That's cool.
So as our guests are preparing, yeah, Hendo, I'll pass it to you. I'm just talking. I'm going to drink some water. That's my son Romeo in the background.
Yeah, that's cool. I've got the child and the dog in the other room as well. They're busy. They've got food. They're entertained, so they're not going to disturb.
Romeo has his like almost second favorite person. I don't know who's favorite. He switches back and forth. Okay, so Vladimir says he's looking forward to Real or AI. Me too. I love that game. Yes, make sure you stay until the end. I'd love to see any other comments so I can put them on the screen. And then we're actually going to go to Vladimir. We're going to check in on Slam. So get those emojis going. Get up on that leaderboard. We're about to show the leaderboard again. And then after that, our speakers get ready. We might get you on a little bit early. We're doing really well on time, which is cool. So here we go. Let's go ahead and get Vladimir back and check in on Slam. Hi, Vladimir.
Good to see everybody. I'm just here with the leaderboard behind me, looking at the screen, seeing how things are going. And it's kind of amazing when you get to see some data, some numbers on what's going on. It's kind of like you go into a stadium and you see all these people and you're like, cool. But then you read there were 50,000 people there and you're like, wow, it puts things into perspective. And so that's kind of what we get to do here. We got people participating, but you don't realize just how much they're participating. So we look at this leaderboard, we look at what you're seeing here on the screen, and you see we have people throwing up emojis like it's nothing. We got a race to the top happening with a few people throwing up over 100 emojis. We did this in a race, and I got to say, we are going to learn from the crypto space because their emoji game is absolutely off the charts. When you see people throwing up emojis in spaces and they are really motivated to win, you're going to see thousands. You're going to see tens of thousands. I have seen 100,000 emojis thrown up in a 4-hour period. And it's not about emojis. It's about the fact that people are having fun and they're clapping and they're watching and they're reacting to what's going on. And that's what's going on here. And thank you for everybody who's participating, because this is beta. This is the first time we've really put it out live on the show. Nobody has really seen this before.
Your emojis.
So thank you for having this with us, and thank you for trying it with us. So we'll see what happens at the end. We'll see who wins.
Yeah, it's great, Vladimir. It's pretty much real time as well, which is amazing. As I was watching mine going up, as I've still got rookie numbers on there. I need to get them into double digits, but the pace is good. Well done.
Yeah, I thought our numbers were good, but Vladimir's right. When you go into a Web3 space, Vladimir's been doing a Web3 slam tour, and it's been a lot of fun. I've got a whole new set of Web3 followers, and I'm following new people and new spaces, and it's been a lot of fun. And it's because Vladimir's taking Slam on tour, and they're loving it, and their numbers would put all of us to shame. Like, I thought our numbers were good, but their numbers, like Vladimir said, they are in the thousands. So amazing.
Is that they've got that sort of emoji burst thing as well, where you can load them up and fire a few at the same time? That's cool.
We even had someone in this space. It was Harsh. Remember that, Vladimir, on demo day? Harsh put together some sort of program or whatever that just allowed him to like emoji. So it's funny. People are getting creative with their emojis.
That's right. We had somebody write a script for a computer, and that script threw up 20 emojis per second for an hour at a time. So you can imagine we're testing the limits of what X is going to allow us to do. So let's do that.
It's amazing. So shout out to Monique and Lucia. Oh, Jeffrey just took Lucia out of second place. Okay, we have a little bit of a battle going on. This is fun. Let's see who if Monique can hold her first spot. This is so cool. We've got Vladimir's holding it down, Stephanie, Jessica, Zach Lift, RJ, I Can Explain Book, My Melanin Moods is up there, Coach Jacob, Daniela. This is awesome. All right, you all, this has been great. We're going to transition into the next segment, which is we are right on time for. So thank you so much, Vladimir. We can't wait to check in again with Slam before we do Real or AI. And then, of course, we'll have the final total at the end. How fun. So the way this is going to work for everyone who is waiting in the backstage, if I see you on camera, that lets me know that you are ready to come up to the stage. Okay, so far I see RJ on camera, and in just a moment, we're going to have a quick transition, and then we're going to bring our guests on stage. Thank you all. See you in just a moment.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, everyone.
Hey, everyone.
Hi, so good to see you all. Thank you for joining us. Hi, Daniela. I think this is my first time seeing Daniela live.
Same.
Hi, it's so nice we get to see your faces.
We had our workshop, remember?
You're right. You're right. You're right.
There.
My memory is very suspect. It is not an indication of my love for your face. Oh, yeah, now I remember. You even had your green screen or your background, and it was just like your profile pic. See, I do remember. Thank you.
I was touching grass. There was
You were
grass
touching grass. This is
right.
Daniela, everyone. I don't know if it's mirroring. Wonderful, wonderful Spaces host, ex-creator. We have Jessica here. Hi, Jessica. Thank you so much for joining us. We have RJ here. RJ's returning from last week. Hi, RJ. Thanks so much for coming back. We spotlighted RJ's amazing thread last week in the React. And then we have Ben here. I'm going to go to each of you so that you can say hi to the people. I'm just kind of going around and doing my quick hi for now. And then we also have Coach Jacob here. He's coming up, and he's actually going to speak to us for a few minutes. We've got time to hear from all of our guests. We're excited to hear from you. As a reminder, if you can leave a link somewhere, leave it in the space, leave it in the in the live stream chat, leave it here in the private chat so that the people can connect with you. We appreciate you all coming. These are some of our favorite creators. Hendo, I'll pass it to you. Say what you'd like to say, and then let's pass it to everyone so
amazing.
we can say hi.
Thanks, Christelle. Hi, guys. Thank you all for joining. Good to have you here. Good to see the friendly faces again. And how cool is this? Daybreak, episode 1. Let's do it.
I love it. Okay, so I went and clicked on a link that I saw in the private chat, and then it took me away. I was like, oh boy. Okay, so RJ, you're back. Thanks for agreeing to come back to us. How are you doing?
Hi, yeah, thanks for having me. I'm as excited as always. It's so nice to see your faces. So yeah, I'm so glad to be back for for like the proper premiere of what you're doing. So yeah, it's great so far, and I'm enjoying myself. And yeah,
I
I'm
love
here.
it. You're here. I love that you're
energy.
here. I
That's
love
the
that you're
energy we
doing
need.
video. When I asked RJ a couple weeks ago, I was like, "Are you ready for video? Because we're going into video." And he's like, "I'm ready," and I love that. So RJ,
Yeah.
let us know what you are sharing. So we asked our guests to bring a link. We will do our best to get to all the links. Hopefully we'll have enough time, but I'll kind of just go in order of what's in the private chat here. But RJ, I would love it if you could tell us about this post that you're sharing with the community and the audience.
Yeah, definitely. So it actually ties into what you just said, that I told you I was ready for a video because for some reason I feel more comfortable like actually seeing people's faces, because it's for me always a topic of being anxious of like talking to people I don't feel like super familiar with yet. So yeah, the post that I'm sharing today is also about that, because I connected to a few people in the community, and you always notice some are like super confident with speaking and sharing, which is amazing and what I try to aspire to. But then there are also people who are like way more shy, and yeah, I relate to that as well a lot. So I've been thinking about the things that even like the quieter people often have to share, and that's what I try to do in my content, is like highlighting people, and it's always a good thing when you take the courage to speak up. So yeah, that's what the post is about, and I try to highlight the people who yeah, are a bit more shy sometimes. So yeah, that's basically what I'm sharing.
I love this. It's like show and tell. We're going to call this creator show and tell. Thank you so much, Vladimir, for that warning. You know, I saw that, but I didn't know what that meant until I saw the screen. But, you know, we're live. That's what happens. But I love this visual. This is so cool. You're such an artist. You're such an artist. All right. So what I'm going to do is thank you so much. Yeah, so what do you all think of that? I would love to hear from Daniela, Jessica, Ben, Hendo, what your thoughts are of what RJ was just talking about, just like the nervousness of getting on video, going live. I'd love to hear why you all decided to take the leap and go live today with us.
I'll jump in
Daniela.
here. Yeah. Why did I decide to jump in? Because I felt like it was the right thing to do, even though it was comfortable sitting back. So there were parts of me that were like, oh no. But also I was just like, you know what? I'm just going to go for it. So I'm glad that I did. And I'm happy to be here with you all. And also RJ, love the AI salon, which I've told you before. It's fantastic.
I love it too. Jessica, you've been doing video for some time, right? And you've been doing live stream. You have a whole live stream team. Can you tell us about that? Uh-oh, I can't hear you. No audio. We'll try you again in a second. Hendo had to leave the studio and come back. So that's what we have to do in spaces sometimes.
Yeah, Daniela, well done for jumping in. I think it's
your video next, just so that you know. Just so that you know. Yeah, go ahead, Hendo.
Yeah, thanks, Daniela, for sharing that and jumping in as well. It's, you know, pushing ourselves out of the comfort zone. Exactly what RJ was saying as well, is that, you know, people want to talk on spaces, and after doing a lot of spaces for the last sort of 8 months, there's definitely a comfort zone with it, and we can all talk, we all know each other, we can all communicate, we can tell jokes. So let's push outside the comfort zone. How are we going to do that? I know. Let's put ourselves on video in front of everybody. So it's good. Thank you for joining, and great for showcasing it as well, because the people that are getting involved and the people that are pushing themselves out of their comfort zones, they're the ones that are going to grow. And we're seeing that with your account. We're seeing that with all the content that's out there, and all the other cool people that are on X as well, pushing it. It's great.
I love it. Jessica, is your mic working? And Ben, just so you know, we've got your post queued up. We are coming to you next.
Yeah, I think my
Let's
mic was
see.
hot.
Yay. Hi.
Hello.
Say hi to the people.
Hey.
So good to
What's
see
up?
you.
How are you doing? I wanted to say, RJ, I think your art is so dope, man. Like, I could, every time I see your art, and I showed my husband the one that you made of me, and I was like, look at me. I was so excited. I love it. And I put in the comments that the salon monster kind of looks like Sully from Monsters Inc. And so nostalgia. I love it. Yeah, my link is about the stream team. I created a cheat sheet to maximize your content so that your content doesn't die after you record it for live streaming or your social audio. So there's a cheat sheet down there that you can sign up and get it for free. Yes.
Thank you so much. And I will put that up in a moment. We'll find a way to share that. So I want to welcome Coach Jacob. I'm sorry I had you down there. I couldn't see you. I had you up and then you were gone, but we're going to pass it to Ben. And I'd love to, and then Coach Jacob, we have your post here. So we'll go to Ben, and then we're doing a little creator show and tell. We'll go to Coach Jacob. We'd love to hear about the content that you're creating. And then after that, I think it's going to be time to check in on Slam and do some real or AI gaming. I'm really excited about that. So Ben Nash, thank you for coming back.
Yeah, good to be here. How's
My
it?
screen here.
Yeah, thanks for sharing it. Yeah, I also wanted to say on about RJ's post. Yeah, it's being on Spaces definitely is a good growth opportunity, helping one speak publicly and grow and get over the jitters and ultimately get to the point where you can do it live on video. So definitely a good skill to have.
I love it. So tell us about this post here, this video. You've been doing amazing, amazing work with video. Incredible. I love this.
Yeah, thanks, Christelle. I think the big news of the week in all the AI creator tools, my biggest highlights has been with this new feature from Suno, the AI music generator. They released a feature that's called Sound to Song, where you can upload an audio clip and have Suno expand it into a full song. So I've been taking all kinds of different clips, but the ones I've been having most fun with or the most impactful for me personally are I've taken a couple of samples from my original, something as old as like from 6 years ago, and taking just a snippet of music, uploading it to Suno, and having it turn into full songs. It's incredible what it can do. You also can add a text prompt to influence, the style of music it generates. So you can turn it like a soft melody into a heavy metal song, for example, and take that same melody and turn it into a lullaby. So it's a lot of fun. So yeah, the post that's on the screen now is one of those where I took my own personal music and expanded on it. And I just love the process. I think it's going to be a permanent feature for all musicians who are doing recordings. At least it's a wonderful tool to help. It's a creative tool too. It can take your melodies and show you how it can be played in a number of different ways. Even with instruments, I requested the same song here to be played with viola, cello, and a trumpet, and it did. So it's really powerful.
This is so cool. Hendo, what do you think? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I'm a big Ben Nash fan. Ben puts out so much content. It's like it's almost hard to keep up. It's like the one comes out and it's like, this is really cool. And then you go back and look at Ben's timeline. Hang on a minute. He's got another one now. When did he put that out? Yeah, it's constant. You put out a lot of content, Ben. Are you online and awake all the time?
Yeah, I also work full time and have a girlfriend, so I'm pretty busy. But yeah, I do fill every waking second that I can that's available to creating AI-based content. It's or
Amazing.
not even just even music from scratch is fun. So
So is
yeah,
the Suno tool, is that available now? Is that out for everybody to play with?
not that song to sound or sound to song tool yet. That's still like a beta invite only feature. So I hope they release it soon. It's pretty solid and straightforward. They say they're still working on the UI, but I mean there's not much to it to figure out. So it's I hope to see it soon. I also think this is going to be a feature in every major music app. Suno's not the first to come out with it, but they're definitely one of the largest. So
Yeah, cool, man. Have you played with the 11 Labs one as well with the sound effects? Have you played with that much?
yeah, just this week, that's a new update too that came out, new sound effects generator. And yeah, it's fun. I just did something quick and simple like turntable scratches, and I got those for a song.
Amazing. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Is anybody else using Suno? This is so cool.
RJ?
RJ? I was going to say, RJ?
No, I'm pretty much married to Udio, but yeah, seeing your content band like Suno looks really cool. And what I wanted to say is like looking at the videos you do along with your music is really like taking a glimpse into the future of what music is going to be. So it's like very exciting content. It's really cool. Yeah, thanks, RJ. I'm a big Udio fan as well. I'm glad these two companies are competing neck and neck. Dan Dawson posted a X post this morning that said, "Hey Udio and Suno, can you guys just please make a baby and give us what we want?" So I think that's what's happening. They'll both be overlapping.
Make a baby, give us what we want.
Yeah.
That's a whole space too. If you could put tools together to make babies with them, wouldn't that be nice?
Sign me up.
Awesome. Well, we have Coach Jacob here. Hi, Coach Jacob. Say hi to the people. Coach Jacob.
Hello, people. Can you hear me, people?
We can hear you.
We can hear
Nice.
you. How are you? Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for the invite, guys. I'm good. I'm great. I'm blessed. How about yourself, guys?
So far, so good.
So far, so good. Well, thank you for sharing. And please, I want you to tell us about this post, but then also you're doing a space with some really cool people right after this one. So let us know about that too.
Yeah, so the post, to make it sweet and quick, is just a reminder to be, to contain our social media use. That's it. Yeah, I don't want to make it too long. And yeah, no need. I don't think there's a need. And the space is
tell
going
us
to be...
about your thread experience, because you've been doing some amazing threads, right? So this is another thread here, right?
Yeah. This is a more of a technical thread, but right now the threads about your age.
Wow.
And
30,000 views.
And
just a little thread.
Yeah, this one is a bit old, but this one is good. This one are the boring threads that make money, basically.
Would you say it's a boring thread that makes money?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
those are the best.
This is not, it's not entertainment here, but it helps.
Has anybody had a money-making thread yet? I have not. I don't think.
We're working towards it.
We're working towards it.
Yeah. Let's do a mastermind. Let's do a quick call and let's craft some money making.
Yeah, for real. Please let us know. So tell us about your space later and your amazing. Well, who's hosting the space? You're a VIP guest.
Yeah, I'm a guest, and Artie is posting. Check him out. He's an awesome man.
Yes.
And then I think Daniela as well.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think our Daniela is gonna be there. I like to claim you all, so I say our Daniela.
Yeah, Daniela and Katie.
Oh, that's awesome.
Cool.
In 1 hour and 10 minutes.
Amazing.
Daniela,
We'll be there.
you want to talk about the space and just your experience in general with hosting? Daniela is one of my favorite hosts on X. So it's cool that we have both of you here who are going to be in the space soon. But yeah, Daniela, if you want to come off the mic, we'd love to hear from you. I feel like it's a good transition to go from Coach Jacob to you.
How's it going? Yeah, sorry, I wasn't sure if you were addressing me right then.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Thanks for the kind words, Christelle. This has been a lot of fun. So I'm happy to be here. And spaces have been a lot of fun. So yeah, I'm
you
really
did an amazing space yesterday. You were Dan Ryan's substitute, right? Because Dan Ryan hosts Keeping On KOKO every Tuesday morning. But Daniela and Artie hosted it yesterday, and it was amazing. I was like out running errands, and I was so super engaged. I would have emojied more, but I was driving and listening. But yeah.
Yeah, thank you for that.
What do you think is the difference between spaces and now on video? This is like totally different, right?
Yeah, this is the first time I've participated in a live stream, so it is definitely different, right? There's a lot more to, I don't know, just maybe it's something that we all put in our heads where it's like, oh, this is a much bigger deal, but is it though? I don't know. It's not really. It's fun. I'm happy to be here. It's not been that much different, but it's a learning thing.
It helps when you're not the only one on camera.
This is true.
I don't love doing just me talking to a lot of people do really, really well with that, and I hope to get better. It's going to be a challenge of mine, but I much prefer being here with you all in the audience and spaces,
Yeah, you need the interaction. I think just talking to the camera on your own, I just get bored of the sound of my own voice. It's like, oh, come on, man, what you doing?
Definitely nice having conversations, and this is the evolution of spaces. Maybe everyone's stepping into live streaming. So, and it's definitely what you said, Hendo, about going outside of the zone, right? So,
sure.
Yeah.
I love it. All right, you all. Well, the time has flown. I just looked down. We have 10 minutes left. So, do you know what time it is? It is time for some real or AI. So, our speakers, our guests, you're going to play along with us. We did this last week. It was a lot of fun. Hendo comes with the images. Everyone can come off your mic if you want. It's just, free for all. But let's go. So no one knows except for Hendo, maybe.
Only me.
Only Hendo. So here's the first one. Real or AI? What do you all think? You got to call out your answer. Be brave.
I think it's AI.
AI.
I think it's real.
And Vladimir, I'm going to add you to the stage. I want you to play with us. I think it's real.
I think it's real too.
Yeah, real.
Yeah, okay, so last week we were doing real or AI, and I think a lot of people talk about the photographs, our virtual influencers. It's like we're trying to mimic human life. It's like, yeah, that's cool, but what about illustration? It's like, is there other forms of art that could potentially be replicated with AI? And this is AI.
Wow. I'm not great at this game. I just want to put it out there.
It's harder to tell.
Oh, so funny. All right. Oh, boy. Here's the next one. Real or AI? Uh-oh. I want to look at the comments, too. You all put it up in the comments. What do you think? Play along with us.
Come on, camera.
I don't even trust my eyes.
Right. This gotta be real.
Real.
I mean,
Yes.
I want to say real, but it's Hendo.
Real.
So I'm going to say real.
Well, it's Hendo's jacket in his car.
No, it's actually not my jacket, but it is real.
Okay.
I was walking the dog, and this was hanging in the park. It's like, that's weird. That could be an image. Let's play.
That was good. You almost got us. Okay, what does this mean? Of course this is AI. Like, this isn't real. What do you mean by this?
So AI.
I've
So
seen this place.
obvious.
I've been there.
You've been there.
Are
Well,
you just
it's
This
like
is cute.
there's like so many different styles of art that are out there, and people are drawing the comparisons between photography and AI. It's like, what other styles can we use? So this is a miniature models, and it is. You are correct. It is AI. Easy.
Thank you. Hendo always gives us an easy one. All right, you all. I think we have time for one or two more, and then we are going to do a review of Slam and close out the show. All right, we're going to the next one here. Right? Yes. Oh, the anticipation. Look at that. Your vibe attracts your tribe. What do you all think?
That
AI.
looks like a picture from Upsplash.
This is AI for sure. AI.
Yeah, it's AI. AI.
Yeah, I would say AI.
I thought it was real.
You think it's real, RJ?
Yeah,
Everyone else
because
know
the letters are consistent.
Okay. It is in fact
It's
real.
real.
Wow.
Yeah. So it looked very similar to what's in what's the one that you use, Christelle? The one with the
Ideogram. That's why I
yeah,
thought it was AI.
yeah.
Because I'm
This is
like,
real.
Ideogram is really good at getting the letters.
Yeah, generating text. Yeah. Thank you very much, everybody, for playing
All
Real or
right.
AI.
That was awesome. That was
We'll
all
be
of
back
them.
again.
How did we do? At some point, we'll have someone actually um, tallying. But yeah,
Yeah, we're
thank you
about
all.
50-50.
All right. So as we start to close out, let's take a look at the slam numbers. Vladimir,
Yeah.
let us
Speaking
know.
of tallying, we got a tally right here, and it's been a competition. It's been a competition. What I saw is we had a
Wow.
leader for a long time, and the leader got complacent, and competitors came, and we have a race. We have a race, and the winner is going to get a very special shout out. So I don't know who it's going to be. There's still time, and you know what? There's a way to throw up 1,000 emojis in a couple of minutes if you know what you're doing. Anyone can still win, but yeah, what we got here is a race. If you're in the space, a race in the space, all you got to do is throw up any emojis, any of them. They're going to go up here. You're going to get to see how many you threw up, and it's a lot of fun because you get to climb the leaderboard, see your name go up. So, yeah, throw up some emojis, throw up in the space, and get on the list. Get into the video.
I love it. I love it so much. All right, you all. Now don't forget to join us on in the space because we're closing out in just a couple of minutes, but we're going to hang out for a few minutes backstage. Let's go ahead and say bye to all of our guests. Thank you all so much for coming. It's going to be hopefully not like too long of an awkward bye because I do have to come in. Oh, let me not remove Hendo. I need Hendo to stay. I need Hendo to stay.
That was cool. It's worked okay. It went well.
Yay! That was fun. Thank you all so much for coming. I really look forward to the space coming up. Hendo, what's coming up this week? We have about a minute. So tell the people, are we doing Creative AI Thursday tomorrow?
We are going to do Creative AI Thursday tomorrow. We're going to do it slightly earlier, and it's going to be a slightly shorter show. It's going to be more concise because it's going to be designed as a workshop. It's not going to be the usual space. You're going to change it up. We're going to make it a little bit more beneficial. People are going to join, and they're going to leave with knowledge. That's the plan.
Yay, I love that. And then we are coming back. The Edu creators are coming back on Friday with AI Friday. So join us then. And then Monday, we have another workshop. So lots going on. Thank you all so much for joining us today. It's really been an amazing show. And remember, you can meet us backstage in the live space. We'd love to hear you there. Take care, everyone.
Thanks,
Bye.
guys. See you soon.
See ya.